Hey there, good morning. I am John. Today is Tuesday, June 20th, 2023. Another entry in my daily vlog, trying to make content creation sustainable since I was laid off some months ago. And so every day I stand here and talk about what it's like. And today is a great day to be standing where I'm standing. Start with yesterday. So I spent all day yesterday completing that new long form Atari game tier video. Look, the last couple did so well, and I'm like, I've got to try another one, get it out quickly, see how it does, see if the first one was just a flash in the pan. It wasn't. It wasn't. So this was a record-breaking video for maybe forever for me on GenXGrownUp. I mean, this video has only been out for about 20 hours as I record this, but this is going to fuse yesterday and stats into one thing, so just bear with me. So it's only been out about 20 hours. I had this metric where I always kind of watch the stats. I would like to see about 200 views in the first hour, minimum. I would like to see 2,000 in the first day, minimum. And then it was worth my while-ish. You know, if it's below that, I'm kind of like, nah, that was a real flop. So I worked all through the day yesterday. I knew I wanted to get this thing out by late afternoon. I was targeting like 5 o'clock. And I skipped lunch. I was heads down. I was plowing through this. I had to come in here and record a couple of stand-ups because I misspoke a couple of times. But it wasn't even a grind. It was just I wanted to get to the finish line. I wanted to release it. I was excited to see it out. Finally got it done and published about 5:45. And in the first 15 minutes, 200 views. All right, way ahead. I'm like 4 times ahead. By the first hour, I want to say it was over 1,000 views, maybe a little under, maybe like an hour and a half was 1,000 views. I'm like, this is the best in the last 10. It's doing really well. Well, fast forward to this morning. Again, about 20 hours out, this video has gotten over 6,500 views. Overnight, it has gotten like, let me glance over here, over 100 comments, almost 500 likes. And it's just the top of everything we have done so far. And plus, the comments are full of people having a great time, which is just what you want, right? It's people laughing and agreeing with me, people giving me a hard time disagreeing with me and saying I'm out of my mind, but fun-lovingly, you know, I guess. Most of them seem to be, but that's okay. This video just went so well. And I spent all day, evening, just watching the stats going, can it sustain? Can it keep doing this? Is it going to do well? And it has. It's continued to do. So, welcome to the land of I do a tier every now and again, because apparently they're really good. And a lot of the comments, look, out of the gate, I started getting comments about, this is great. I'm going to go ahead and vote that you do X and Y next. Like, so it's that thing where viewers not only enjoy what I'm doing, they want to see me do more of it. That's called finding an audience. Look, my buddy Will has been helping me with some publicity stuff the other day, and I had to do some analysis. And he's like, tell me what your stats were when you got laid off. And I'm like, let's just look at subscribers. Do you realize, I didn't, in the first 5.5 years or so, we gained about 17,000 subscribers on GenXGrownUp. Since I've been laid off in about 6.5 months, I've nearly doubled that. 13,000 more, which would put us at about 30,000, which is where we almost are. This is, despite the ups and the downs, if you take 2 steps back from this and look, this has really grown. Can it continue to grow at this velocity? That's the question, and at the speed that we need it. But today is a great... Look, as much as the stats beat me down some days, the reverse is true. The stats have lifted me up today because I'm like, this is what I need. I need one of those videos every couple of days, you know? and this is an evergreen video that it will never expire. It's always true that there were always these 17 games released for a Magic. So in 5 years, if somebody's curious, they can watch this video and see the same information come from the same dork with the same validity, because it's someone's opinion, and it's really you comparing yourself to that opinion. And here we go. So I guess I need to send Akashic Record a box of Omaha steaks and a fruit basket for this great idea. And that's I'll talk a little bit more at the end of this video, but that's kind of how this vlog has been. It has been something that has fed the GenXGrownUp in helping me get input and suggestions and sounding boards and stuff like that. That's why another reason this vlog is so valuable. So let's talk stats. Obviously the stats were up yesterday. On the day, we got like 20,000 plus views. Subscribers were up over 100. I didn't even look, maybe it's 150 or so. Left us at today, this morning, 29,630 something. Yeah, 30,000 is right around the corner. Okay, let's talk about today. Today's Tuesday. Look, I'd love to take a couple victory laps, but I get right back into the work. This morning is podcast editing day. 2 Fridays ago, we recorded 2 episodes. We edited one last Tuesday. This morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll be live over on Twitch. If you'd like to join us, just go to genxgrownup.com/Twitch. That lands you right on our channel, and we'll be there for probably a couple of hours. Editing the audio podcast, cutting up, making fun of one another. I make fun of George and Mo. I make fun of myself. Everybody makes fun. It's just great fun, and you can see how the sausage is made if you're curious. Also, as a reminder, if you have Amazon Prime and you have not already utilized it, I'd be very grateful if you would pop over to the Twitch stream and attach that monthly $5 complimentary subscription voucher that Amazon gives you. Just apply it to GenXGrownUp. Doesn't cost you a thing, but you have to renew it every month. So if you've already done it and it's been more than a month, pop in and renew it for us. We get about $80 or so a month out of collectively people doing that after they take their cut. So please pop in and do that. But more importantly, pop in and hang out. Even just say hi if you can in the chat. It's just a fun time it's a fun way to get what is otherwise a solitary and lonely edit session to do socially, and it helps motivate me and get stuff done. Once that's done this afternoon, when I grab some lunch, I have some recording for my voice gig to do. I want to get that knocked out today because I owe that. I want to get that finished. And then I know I'm not going to accomplish another long form video today. I think tomorrow I would like to talk about what went into getting that that tier video that I did that came out this morning. What it entailed, I think, because some days we talk about the emotion and the highs and lows. Some days we talk about the nuts and bolts, and I think that'd be interesting for anyone who cares about this kind of behind-the-scenes stuff to know what went into making that video, how much time and effort it took to get something like that published. So I know I would have been curious myself coming up, so maybe somebody else would like to know. The last thing I just want to mention is that one of my favorite parts of being a creator is those hours right after you publish something new and being there to respond to all the comments and all the input and all the everything. It's just fun to see people. That's why I do it. It really is. I like having an audience of people who I can share my work with. That's what I think is what any creator really wants. I guess unless you're in this to be famous, which I'm not. And I'm in this to have an audience, and I'd love that to sustain me. But in watching, and I often will rewatch a video to go, okay, what is a person coming from the outside, coming in cold, clear your palate, watch this video, what do you get out of it? And something I noticed about that video, if you happen to watch it, is I've been gradually getting more and more vlog-like in my GenXGrownUp content, which is to say, more relaxed, a little more conversational, a little less staged, a little less on. And there was a time a few months ago where I was intentionally talking about trying to be more casual and not being so upset about little flubs in my speech and have to go back and re-record everything, because here, I almost never edit unless I have a sneeze or a cough or something. And so I used to be one that's super polished, and it was just because I was uncomfortable not having this perfect diction and saying everything just right, pronounced right. And watching that video, I think it's Vlog John that's doing those videos now. If you watch it, tell me what you think if you happen to. And I think it plays really well. I think I get the feeling that that's what it's starting to resonate with viewers, that they're going, hey, I just found I love this channel, I love your presentation kind of thing. And I'm like, if people say that, what's different? And that's what's different. I think this vlog has really, every day coming in here and doing this and talking to someone unfiltered has become, it's tuned my in front of the camera sensibility. So I almost don't have a different, I'm sure I do, but not as different an on-camera personality than off-camera. It's much more me. It's not just like, hello, welcome to me talking about crap. You know, it's much more of a just, hey, I'm John, this a thing, you know. And I think that plays well, is what I'm saying. So yet another way that doing this daily vlog has helped me. I mean, it's helped me here, and it's helped me here, and it's helped me in my wallet, and now it's helping me, always has, but it's helping me directly to grow and find a bigger audience because it's practice, it's repetitions. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. We'll see how this rides out. I'll be planning my next video. You can bet that I will start planning another tier video in the coming week or two, because why would you walk away from the gravy train? I think you could beat the drum too many times, but I think we've learned we're not there yet. So, hey, I got to get busy. It's time for live stream in just a little bit. So I want to thank you for checking out today's vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, love you for that. Thank you so much. You're part of the solution. Have a great Tuesday. Do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you next day. Bye-bye.